All right, Governor Kemp and First Lady Marty Kemp are joining law enforcement in Atlanta to warn Georgians against drinking and driving or boating this holiday weekend. According to AAA, more than 1.5 million Georgians are expected to travel this holiday weekend, and Georgia Department of Natural Resources says it will be participating in Operation Dry Water. They want to make sure people on the state's waterways are driving sober. Now, Governor Kemp says law enforcement agencies will be out in full force this weekend to make sure everyone stays safe.